So, Governor Kathy Hochul and the New York State Attorney General Letitia James, 111 years of unconstitutional, restrictive gun laws in the state of New York. 111 years of completely unconstitutional gun laws. Now let's talk about the flushings, the up and down water on Lake George that causes so much dock destruction and shoreline destruction and island destruction, just like the property damages on Lake Ontario from the up and down waters of the Moses Saunders Dam. Come on, Governor Hochul. Let's get Dave Wick and Roger Smith at the Lake George Park Commission and Basil Sagos of Department of Environmental Conservation and explain the up and down waters and ice sheet on Lake George that destroyed the Witham Marina 5 years in a row, driving my parents out of business, driving my parents into the street. They became homeless. They lost everything they owned, everything they worked for. From the up and down flushing, the flushings of Lake George, New York, when the Glens Falls banks and the International Paper Corporation wanted to flush all that sewage and shit and piss, the shit and piss of Ticonderoga's sewers and all the septic from the 6,000 septic tanks that drain into Lake George. They wanted to flush it into Lake Champlain. So come on, Kathy Hochul. Let's talk about the flushings on Lake George and the 110 years of unconstitutional, unlawful, dangerous, reprehensible, anti-constitution gun laws in the state of New York. You talk about a bunch of nitwit turds, absolute turds, just like the St. Lawrence River's full of when they flush the St. Lawrence River with the waters of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie and Superior and Michigan, which are nothing but huge, giant, open septic tanks. Come on, Kathy Hochul, let's talk about the septic tanks of Lake George and of Lake Champlain and the Hudson River and the St. Lawrence River and Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Come on, Kathy Hochul. Let's get Basil Sagos and Roger Smith and David Wick, and we can talk about the annual flushing, the drawdown, the environmental flush of Lake George that happens every year.